Welcome to Charm City Creative Coalition, where creativity is always in full force. I'm Mr. Walker, and today we're going to talk about lighting. All right, guys, let's get into it. Now, if you're new to the creative spectrum, you might not know that light is one of the most important aspects of your newfound creative world. And believe me when I tell you, it is. Now, there are a lot of options out there, but one of the most common problems that we all face as being new creators is pricing, followed by quality of products available. Before we get into this particular product, I want you guys to know that I am not sponsored or being compensated for my opinion or review of this product. This is my unbiased thoughts as a consumer. Now, this is the Ulanzi 98 LED video light, also known as the mini pocket LED light. Okay. Now, this little guy literally fits in your pocket, and of course your bag, and it wouldn't take up a lot of space or provide you with any extra weight that you couldn't handle. Currently using one of these lights to film this video in connection with my standard kit as well. Now, here's a little bit more about this little piece of hardware here, okay? Now, there's a power button on top, as you can see, on and off here, and then there is a dimming wheel that you may not be able to see here. I'm gonna bring it back, but there's a dimming wheel here that allows you to dim the light. Now, I will say one thing about this dimming light is that it's not like a super gradual thing. It'll go from low to medium pretty quick, but then it can go up to high. And, you know, granted, this is a small light, but it packs a lot of power for a small space. So if you're new to the whole, vlogging space, this light will be perfect for what you will probably be using it for. Now, as you can see, it comes with these filters, a orange or yellow filter and a white diffuser. So you can use this light without the filters and it'll be pretty bright. Some stats on this includes one, these are super bright. Super bright for the space that you'll have. So you can, if you're anywhere near 10 to 15 feet from this light, it'll be more than sufficient to light your scene, your subject, whatever it is that your particular needs will be. It'll probably be good enough if it's in a small space. As I said, these are magnetic filters that can be removed. According to some of the research that I have in the time frame that I've been, you can literally power these by rechargeable AA batteries, which I currently have here, a little cheap brand, a CVS brand. There's also a cell phone power pack that you can get that will actually fit this, and you can charge it up just like you would charge a cell phone. And you can even plug these up. There's also a standard mini USB, you say old Android charger, not the USB-C, but there's the one before that, that you can plug this up. And if you needed to have this like continuously filled with power, you can plug up your plug here, sit it on top of your tripod or your whatever kind of hot shoe or cold shoe you may have, and plug your power cord in here, and it would work. I've tested that, by the way. This is a very versatile piece of equipment. It's small enough that you can put this on your camera. You can also use that with another device that I had, not a device, but it's a tool. This is also what they call a U-rig, and you can sit this inside here if you don't have a standard gimbal. You can use this as a, your first, this is for if you're, this particular piece, you can use this, even professionals still use something similar to this. But if you don't have a gimbal, typically you might even start off with something like this as far as being able to stabilize your images. Now, you can put this on top. You can put this on top or on the side or however which way you want to help you light your scene. So quite a few people use these two things in conjunction with each other or other lights similar to this. Now, as a general specs of this thing, it takes four AA batteries. Now you don't have to use rechargeable ones, but as time goes on and you continue to do more work and adding to your craft, you'll probably invest in quite a few of the sets of rechargeable batteries instead of having to keep going out and buying packs and packs. Another thing is that you don't have to, you can buy a lot of these and for a very, very small price. And these, like I said, they work really well. If I turned this on right now, it would probably blow out the highlights in my face. That's how bright this is. And I'm gonna give you guys just so you can see. Oh, I'm gonna turn it up. This is like, it's pretty bright for what you're getting. Even if I showed it on the back here, it's got a nice range. But these could come in handy. Like, everybody starts off as a creator as being very, very small, and you may or may not have a budget that allows you to get higher quality lights or bigger sizes with different kinds of features. But most creators, when they first starting out, don't have the money or the budget to be able to get high-end lights. And I've been in business for quite a few years now, and I still would grab a couple of these just because they're that cheap and they can be used for a number of different things. Now, lighting is very important because this is something that will drastically affect your content, the way that it looks, the way you like it, the way people see it. So this will be something that comes in handy for you to use. Now, at the price point at the time of this video, on Amazon, you can probably get one of these for around $16. So with that being said, it would be more than worth the purchase. And as I said, I have two of these that I brought a few years back, and I still use them. So they are 100% worth looking into. If you have the money to get some more expensive lights, then you're good to go. But even then, those little lights can come in handy for other things. They can be used for accent lights and pair lights, things like that. Stuff that you don't necessarily want to use a gigantic, expensive light for when you don't really need that much power. So keep that in mind. With this, it'll be a good tool to have in your bag, in your in your kit. So that being said, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful for you. I will be uploading new content, hopefully at least once a week, depending on how business goes with work and things like that, clients. Keep that in mind. So always check back. Make sure you subscribe. Smack that subscribe button as hard as you possibly can. Also, give me a good like on this video if it helped you out, if it was informative enough for you. Also, make sure when you hit subscribe that you hit that bell button so you know when I upload a video instantly. We currently have like 3 videos up. You can feel free to check those out. I'm Mr. Walker. This is where creativity happens. This is where we put it together. Always, and I mean always, let your creativity flourish. Let's go.